All right, y'all. Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Blemished Tyler, aka Sarah. Yeah, I am. On this feed, listen up. So apparently, the ossifers, when they don't understand the word of God, right? And they come across something, one of your feeds that, everyone's been telling them to look out for and watch and listen to me and set little traps and snares. When the ossifer can't break down and understand the law, he operates what you call a war rant, okay? Warring of the rants, okay? Because the idea is for him to make up a false allegation, right? To try to get you into prison, or to try to use force, right? To want to use force to get you in one of their close-knit places, okay? Now, the backdrop of the story is this, okay? So going to the store, I pulled into a driveway, right? And when I was pulling out of that driveway, there was a car behind it, right? And the guy turned on the lights, right, while I was going to the store. So I went to the store and I parked, and I was going to get out and, do what I needed to do. But he wanted to be rude and start talking to me crazy, right? And I said, hold on now. What you want? I gave him my driver's license. I gave him insurance, right? He didn't catch me riding dirty, right? But he kept trying to talk to me in a way to get a rise out of me, right? And so he got all those things, and he knew that he didn't have a legal stop or right for a stop to say, well, I pulled you over because you pulled out of a driveway and there was almost an accident, right? The guy driving the vehicle didn't complain. It's just him, right? And he couldn't really gauge on the distance being behind another vehicle, right? So now they want to operate. Here's where you want to see them perhaps want to get forceful and feel like now they can do things. And I've already told everyone my spiritual standpoint and beliefs on going to their leprosy court, right? Especially when I know they're making up stuff and looking for any kind of reason to get me down there, right? So I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't look at it, right? My PTSD is acting up already. I was trying to get to the gas station, right? I had already been out, right? I hadn't been smoking, had no smokes. So my PTSD was already acting up. So it wasn't right for me to bring that mess back with me. So I threw it in the garbage. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't put that stress and that mess on my brain and try to function when I know they're setting these traps and these snares out of false allegation. Okay? So on that note, we're dealing with war and ranting, right? The only thing I mentioned about that was that they were calling something worship, right? Or warship, right? And it's in my previous video. You can go back and listen to it. But at this point, just letting y'all know, right, that God got my back. And I'm going to let you know, anything come out of this BS that they've made up, right? And I know I'm operating with God, and I know I'm walking with God, and I know I've done no wrong, right? We got to say, well, who's on the Lord's side? And that's where I'm going to stand. That's where I'm going to keep my faith, right? And just know any opportunity or any chance, mental leprosy or this evil, wicked demon or demonic forces feel like they have a chance, right, to bind me or have me bound, right? We got to put trust in God. I got to walk and believe. Look, Lord, I know I'm walking with what you say. I know you showing me these things in the spirit. So I cannot fear this demon to his face, right? I was cordial, cooperative, right? He was really trying to start some mess. I just didn't let that get in my spirit like they tried to do the last time when they came over here sabotaging my stuff. Okay, so I can't open up to that. Can't allow that into my spirit, right? Please don't sting me. Please don't sting me. Oh God, right? There was a bee like right on my arm. I thought it was a fly, but it was a bee. It didn't sting me. Thank the Lord. So on that note, I hope y'all enjoyed your day. I gotta get in here. Just got back with the babies. I'll talk to y'all soon.